Can a tripod make you a better rifle shooter? It just might. As I'm getting older and my injuries are just kind of making me a little bit more miserable in life, it's harder to get up and down off of my shooting mat. But my friends over at Sunway Photo sent me a T4040CS plus the SM86. Now, I've never shot off a tripod before, but I'm finding out that it's giving me a lot more advantages than shooting off a sled. Now, as you can see, this gives me a really nice ball head to work off of. Pull this clamp, and my rifle will stay exactly where I want it. And with the clamp loose, I can move this thing all around almost to 45 degrees in any direction. And I love how compact the tripod gets, as well as the multiple positions that this will go in. Now, I love that it's carbon fiber, and the locks are rubberized so they're easy to grab. Now, I'm 6'2", and as you can see, this thing goes all the way up to my mouth. So it gives you a lot of flexibility on how tall to make this. Now, it comes with a QD mount for cameras, and they give you an ARCA rail adapter that attaches to an M-LOK slot, as well as a pick rail adapter for your rifle. Now, I love the rubber feet here that are adjustable just by spinning them. Now, if you do a lot of shooting outdoors, the rubber feet may not work for you, which is why they also send you some spikes. You just unthread the foot and thread the spike right on. Now, it's great that you get a rail that goes onto an M-LOK or a pick rail. However, if you got a rifle that you just don't have either one of those, the SM86 is really great. This thing clamps pretty tight, but I still think you're a little better by putting the ARCA rail onto your rifle and attaching your rifle to the tripod than using the saddle. Now, as much as I enjoyed shooting off of this, I did run into a couple of problems. It's nothing major, but definitely worth something to talk about. The first issue I ran into is the ball itself. One of the problems I had was that this thing was not holding my rifle long term. Now, as you see, the ARCA rail is all the way towards the front of my handguard. Now, I did this for two reasons. Number one, for testing, because it puts the most amount of weight to see if this ball will hold. And number two, if I mount it towards the back, any little movement moves the muzzle the most, and it could create a problem downrange. So I had to create a ticket with Sunway Photo about this. And what they had me do is remove this screw here, pick this wing up, and just move it a little bit, and that's how I can tighten it. Now, the next issue I had was on these stop screws. What was happening was the recoil of this rifle was actually loosening up these screws. And right now, one of them's somewhere in the National Forest. So what I had to do is I had to come back and just lock tight these screws. And I did it for this, plus the SM86, because these were backing out as well. Is this the best shooting tripod out there? Honestly, I couldn't tell you since this is my first one. But I can tell you I really like the features of it and how compact it gets. And I'm looking forward to long-term testing of this product. If you're watching on YouTube, that video right there, that video is about a rifle that I really like. For everybody else, there's a link down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying safe out there. Look forward to seeing you again soon.